In today's video, we're taking a look at one of the best home Dogecoin miners on the market today in 2026. And stay tuned, we're giving one of these away. All right, moment of truth. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new Nexus Miner L1 from the team over at Helium Deploy. Huge shout out to them for sending us over this prototype model. It will actually start shipping to the public in mid-June. But let's go ahead and dive into it. So get a little close up here on the screen. Nexus Miner L1 version 1.0. This is actually a prototype, and I'm so thrilled to be getting my hands on this super early. So a few things that stand out to me right away is we do have an Ethernet port on the back, which is always super important when you're solo mining. I am going to be setting this up in today's video to solo mine to my home Dogecoin node. Now, right away, we got this nice larger screen up here at the top, as well as take a look. We do have an aluminum heatsink on this guy, and we do have the thermal right fan. These are nice and quiet, but do a great job at keeping these super cool. In addition to that, take a look. We do have a green, man, you can't miss this guy, fuse coming in at 30 there, which is super important. We've seen a lot of models come out in the past, other manufacturers with a lot lower, and we always find that these sometimes go bad. So it's great to see that we've bumped this up to a level of 30. In addition to that, we do have an extra slot here for an additional fan if you guys are interested. I always like just having options. It's nice to have devices designed, and huge shout out to the team over at Nexus Miner. We more recently took a look at the Nexus Miner S1. That's a home solo Bitcoin miner, and that was rather impressive. So taking a look here, look, there's actually like a hole through here. Look at that. That's different. I wonder if that's just to help out with airflow or what the value of that is. Curious, comment down below if you guys know. My guess is airflow in some way, shape, or form. All right, so the L1 is supposed to come in at about 320 mega hash at right around about 70 watts is what is advertised on the website. We'll have to see. We'll put that to the test today and see exactly how it does. We do have our own watt meter here, and we're going to give it some significant amount of time to get up and hashing. Once again, huge shout out to the team over at Helium Deploy. Go over there and check these out if you guys are interested. All right, so let's go ahead here. We do have, this is the actual power adapter that it comes with. And you can see in here 100 to 240 volt, comes in at 2.5 amps max, and the output is 12 volt, 10 amps, comes in at 120 watts. So let's get this plugged in here, and my guess is we're going to get some type of message up on the screen prompting us to get this set up with our phone, which is honestly rather easy to do. They've made it very simple. So let's go ahead. We're going to get this plugged in here. And let me just get this kind of down a little bit. And let me grab an Ethernet cable out of the drawer here. Because, hey, if we have the option to do Ethernet, let's 100% do it. The value of the Ethernet side is just the fact that you do gives lower latency to the actual pool versus wireless. So right away, I'm going to scoot this a little bit closer, give you guys a view. Connect to the following Wi-Fi network and set up your miner. Nexus Miner. It says, impossible to connect to your current configured network. Configure Wi-Fi portal says nerdax _1A55. So this is actually a Nexus Miner. My guess is that's just something as a prototype that they're going to be looking to update and change. So it says Nexus Miner, not nerd ax. But regardless, I'm going to take my cell phone and get connected to this wireless. And I'm going to get this on my Wi-Fi and on my pool and configured and up and running. And I'll be back here in about 15 minutes. Let's see exactly how it's doing. A quick little heads up for the community. So even though we had our Ethernet plugged in, it wasn't actually utilizing it. I had to connect via wireless. And then actually in the dashboard, once I connected to that, there was actually a Ethernet or a Wi-Fi mode. So I could pick one or the other. Once I swapped it over to the Ethernet mode, it went ahead and rebooted, and we're about to get up and running. All right, while we're waiting for this to get up and running, huge shout out once again to heliumdeploy.com for sending us over the Nexus L1 for a closer look. Now, they're starting to carry a lot more of these new home solo miners, so I recommend you guys go over and check it out. Over here, let's take a closer look at the Nexus L1 coming in at 320 mega hash at $399. And stay tuned, in just a second, I'll give you guys a cool discount code. So this does ship in June, which is about 25 days away currently right now. Scrolling down, it does come with the power supply that I did show you previously there. It does come with a 3D stand. As they mentioned here, it has the 2 fan headers. They're saying it comes in about 50 dB. We're going to put that to the test to see how loud that fan actually is. And the watts that is recording from the manufacturer comes in at 70 watts. We're definitely going to see. As mentioned earlier, from the network side, Ethernet and Wi-Fi is supported on this unit. Now, if you're going to go ahead and purchase this unit, highly recommend you buy it from Helium Deploy. And if you use the code NEXUS, NEXUS, that'll give you about $25 off, dropping it down to $375. Now, taking a closer look here, I'm going to come over to the miner page and refresh it. We're about 314 mega hash. It's slowly getting up there as we just did go ahead and get this up and hashing away. Nice friendly UI that you guys see here with boatloads of information. Jumping over to Swarm here. Look at this. It's picked up all my other home miners. This makes it so easy to go ahead and find other miners on my network and see how they're doing. Under settings, this is that area I was talking about when it comes down to you have to select between Wi-Fi or Ethernet. You use a little toggle here. Purple means it's enabled. So right now, as we talked about, Ethernet is selected. You can actually set it to static or DHCP. Now, let's talk about pools. I had a lot of issues finding a pool to put this miner on. I don't know if there's something special about it or different, or if it's because of prototype. I do not know, but I am mining and solo mining over to Mining Dutch. Now, I did try my own Umbral pool. So I'm running right now. I have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Dogecoin for the nodes running Mining Core over here, and it would not mine to that. And I tried a few other ones out there and did not have any luck. I actually had a 100% rejected rate. So I ended up stumbling across Mining Dutch, went ahead and set it up, and we are running over there solo mining with our Scrypt miner over to Mining Dutch successfully. As I said, once again, I don't know if that's because of something prototype related or something unique. I'm eager to find out more. I do have the frequency and the core voltage all set by default, and the fans I have set to auto. I haven't made any changes there. Now you can update the firmware down here at the bottom, so that's a nice change there. We do have an influx DB, not as positive about that. Under alerts, we do have a feature that we can turn on Discord webhook alerts. So that's different and new. I like that. And under security, I'm not positive what the OTP status is. Many of you may know, so please let me know. And then under system, as you can see, we're at 22 minutes. We can restart or we can shut down the miner from here. And as you can see, this model is the Nexus L1, does have the BM1491 chips if you're curious and interested in learning more. And take a look there. We are at 322.59. Oh, look at that. 323 mega hash right now. So we are starting to climb even higher than is listed and advertised at 320. Now, I want to go ahead and take a look at solo chance. So if we come over here and we put in Dogecoin mega hash, and we put in 320, and I highly recommend that you solo mine with this device. That is exactly what this is built for. Could you pool mine with it? Yes. Do I recommend it? No. Let's go ahead and hit calculate, and let's take a closer look together. So the block intervals for Dogecoin are actually every minute. And if we do hit a block, we walk away with 10,000 Doge, which as of today is worth just over $1,000. So I always like to look at a year perspective. We're in this for a little bit for the longer game, and it's a 1 in 17 chance per year to hit a Dogecoin block, which is actually pretty dang good. So I'm going to make sure I get this up and running and put out in my shed, and we're just going to let this ride. We've been up and hashing for about 33 minutes now, as you guys can see on the screen. Shows us we're at 3 316 mega hash currently right now. We've seen as high as 323, so it definitely comes up and down quite a bit. Now it gives us lots of the information up on the right hand side. There's this fun little button here that does allow you to progress through a variety of different screens on here. Shows our pool there, being mining Dutch, shows us all the additional information here, which is actually pretty dang cool. I don't know why it says $53. We know, I wish Dogecoin was $53. That'd be awesome. Let's go ahead, filter through here, gives us some more global stats on there and brings us back to that home screen. Now, let's take a look at some other information here. So, ooh, this is actually rather warm. So watts at the wall, we're currently at 88.3. So we're a little bit higher than advertised at about that 70. You can see our volts are actually 124, a little bit higher, but not too bad there. Now let's take a look here. Talked about 50 dB. So let me go ahead. I'm going to break open our dB meter here and let's see how we do. All right, we're about 47 dB. Manufacturers listed at 50, so we're actually lower, which is actually really sweet. Now I'm interested to take a closer look at the temps. All right, I have our thermal camera set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. So let's see here. Coming up, you can definitely see we got a lot of warmth actually coming in right in the center here. Now look, there's that little black window. That kind of threw me off before. I have to believe that's for cooling in some capacity. But right now we're 70, 72 C right here at the top of the unit. Let's go ahead and flip it around. We can really see a better view there. We can take a look and you can actually see, look, there's my finger and there's that little window. And then we're about 63 C, same thing, kind of taking a look here. On some of these temperatures, yep, 64, 62 C. And then actually on the back of the chip, you can actually see that pretty clearly there, about 53. So not too bad. We actually tested not too long ago the S1 from the Nexus team, and that ran a little bit warmer than even this L1. Something else there. Oh, check a look at this. Oh my gosh, look at our power brick. So this is the power supply, and this thing is just lit, like just lit up, like, oh my goodness. So this is like what, 49, 47 C. So like I could put my hand on this, you actually see my hand in the picture there, and it's warm, but like this is, it's warm to the touch. Is it going to burn you? No. Oh, the bottom of this is actually really hot though. Look at that. I squeezed the bottom of that. Look at that. That's crazy looking. Definitely in the 50s. But look at this. That's my mat underneath. And look how warm that mat is. So something to keep in mind, I would not run this and put the power supply on like a carpet just to be safe. All right, if you stayed this long in today's video, congratulations. You have a chance to win the Nexus L1 from the team over at Helium Deploy. And how do you enter? Simple and easy. Leave a comment directly down below. And if you won 10,000 Dogecoin today, hitting a Dogecoin block with this miner, what would you do with it? It's about $1,000 total. Would you save that? Would you not even spend it? Would you sell a little bit of it? Would you roll some into Bitcoin? Would you sell it all and pay off some bills? Leave a comment directly down below, and in 2 weeks, we'll pick one winner. I'll get your information, and the team over at Helium Deploy will send you a Nexus L1. Good luck. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's video on the Nexus L1. Huge shout out to the team over at Helium Deploy for sending this over to us for an early review of their prototype. Guys, I'm going to leave the links directly down below, as well as the discount code. And if you guys are interested in the Nexus miner, the L1, you might be interested in the S1 Bitcoin miner. I'll leave that video down below as well. Take care.